As part of our 2021 strategy, the foundation took time to interview mayors throughout the state about the pressing health issues they are seeing in their communities. Mayors statewide told us that whatever reason, for the last few years, they're seeing community members not get along. They're seeing sectors start pulling apart and living in silos. They're seeing neighbors not look at each other as citizens of the same community, but as others. Data was shown that social cohesion and the sense of belonging actually impacts health. We decided to create the Community Project so that communities can launch an outdoor space with the goal of bringing their community back together. And the grant is broken down into two parts. One, yes, communities get this awesome funding to create an outdoor public space, but they also receive technical assistance for 6 months to get tools, tips, trainings, templates for thorough and inclusive community engagement. Working with Wendell has got me excited.
Life in Wendell is slower. The internet is slower, but also the traffic is slower. You never go into the local store without seeing 3 or 4 people that you know. It's community, it's a family.
I'm pretty new to Wendell still. I've only been here for a few years. And I think if you take the time to look around, it's not hard to figure out why people would value being here. But it also doesn't take that much effort to figure out why it can be really hard. We've got socioeconomic differences, there are theological differences.
My uncle and my father come to our city council meeting regularly. They never seem to be on my side. I had to gavel my uncle once.
There's a tendency to just focus on the loudest voices. The people who show up at city council every week, the people who write letters to the editor. So it really is important for these communities that we put in a system to reach out to the groups that weren't heard very loudly.
We know this work is tied to community health. Not only are we seeing international data that supports the sense of belonging, impacts your mental, physical, and emotional health, but we need community members to work together as a holistic community to address other pressing health topics. Whether you're talking about education, housing, water, we need communities to get back together in the same room to work to the common goal.
Kind of low-hanging fruit about making it a better place to live are the kinds of things the foundation is working on. The kind of things that just make for a healthy community, spaces to be together, beautification, to kind of aim at the things that are strong about a place already and bolster them. And it seemed to me that the grant was trying to do that.
We got the grant. We met the team, which has been amazing. People tell me around town all the time that we're doing such a great job, and I really credit a lot of that to this process that you've taken us all through.
For Wendell, here's this community, has this great, rich history, but has, through just economic changes, slowed down. It became very evident early that they needed a sense of a community pride or a focal point. So we work with the mayor and city council to develop a concept called Love the Hub.
So Wendell is the hub city. It was coined the hub city by our first mayor.
They're literally the hub where the train and other transportation spokes came into.
Like a hub of business, a hub of farming, hub of community. The social media training in particular has been very, very helpful. I think that has really influenced the way that people perceive what we're doing here as a Wendell team. I'm really taking to heart what you guys said, that if they feel like they're heard, if they feel like they have a voice, that they will be more engaged and care more about the community. And I think we're finding that that's true.
After meetings with the city councilors and key stakeholders in the community, we developed a digital survey that went out to the broad community. After we had the input from that information, sort of that high-level quantitative data, we really wanted to capture the qualitative. So we went out into the community with conceptual drawings of the park and sort of a vision of a future.
We spent some time at the high school at a basketball game, spent some time senior center lunch hearing from them, spent some time at Simmerly's, our grocery store, just as people walked in to get their opinions on things.
The foundation team really helped that go smoothly, and it's really helped me as a new mayor find my footing and really get in engaging with the community. People were really excited about the park, and we got a lot of opinions. When you ask people for feedback, they will give you feedback.
I think it's just a healthy part of the process to ask, even if it means they want something I don't want.
It was really good to see people face to face, to make them feel like, I'm here, I'm listening. We want to know what you want in the park, what you want in your town.
That's when we unite the community, not just sectors or different silos, but all of a sudden the whole community realized We love being a part of this community. This is awesome, and that's where social cohesion really takes place.
To know that I'm going to be able to build a park in Wendell, not me, but like that I have this part in building this new park in Wendell personally means so much.
My hope, and I know it's true from Rebecca and others in leadership, is that this park can be kind of a seed for what Wendell could be. To kind of have a vision for the kind of community that I think is possible here. And I think that many of you feel that as well.
Just as building this park has brought many people and groups together, we hope that after it's completed, it will continue to bring people in our community together for many years to come. Thank you.
This project really helped wake people up to what's possible in their community, and it's just like a small step towards that.
It's important that we are doing this work at the foundation because no one else in Idaho is trying to bring community members together for community health.
This park will make Wendell stronger, I hope. This park will make Wendell more friendly, more engaging, more kind and open, having everyone feel that sense of belonging, that sense of ownership over the project, over whatever's happening in their town. I hope that will bring a cohesive feeling and that they feel like they can live and raise their families here and have a voice.